Let us solve some numerical problems based on the calculation of no load current of three-phase induction motor. So first problem. So a 75 kilowatt 3000 volt 50 hertz 8 pole 3-phase star connected induction motor has a magnetizing current which is 35% of the full load current. So magnetizing current Im which is 35% of the full load current. Calculate the value of stator turns per phase, that is TS, if the MMF required for flux density at a 60 degree from the pole axis is 500 amps. So we need to calculate the stator turns per phase, that is TS. The MMF required for flux density at 60 degree from the pole axis is 500 amps. So winding factor is given by 0.95 and full load efficiency is 0.94 and power factor is 0.86 value. So we need to calculate the first full load current, that is IFL, which is given by 75 into 1000 divided by root 3, that is 1.73 into 3000, that is the voltage, line voltage, into 0.94, that is the full load efficiency, correct. So the power divided by full load efficiency, you will be getting the input power. So if you want to divide it by power factor 0.86, so you can get the full load current. So that is 17.9 amps. So magnetizing current Im is given by 35% of the full load current, which is given in the statement of the problem. So we can say magnetizing current Im equal to 0.35 into 17.9. So it is 6.26 amps. So stator turns per phase TS is given by 0.427 P into 8060, that is ampere turns at 60 degree, that is divided by stator winding factor into magnetizing current. So if you substitute the value, so the number of poles are 8 and the magnetizing current MMF required for flux density at 60 degree from the pole axis is 500 amps divided by winding factor is 0.955, okay. So into 6.26 is the magnetizing current which is given, which we have obtained from here. So stator turns per phase is 288. So next we will solve the second problem. A 15 kilowatt 400 volt 3-phase 50 hertz 6-pole induction motor has a diameter of 0.3 meter and the length of the core is 0.12 meter. The number of stator slot is 72 with 20 conductors per slot. The stator is delta connected. Calculate the value of magnetizing current per phase if the length of air gap is 0.55 millimeter. So we need to calculate the value of magnetizing current per phase, Im per phase, if the length of air gap is Lg is 0.55 meter. The gap contraction factor is 1.2, that is Lg, kg, that is gap contraction factor is given by 1.2. Assume MMF required for the iron part to be 35% of the air gap MMF. So MMF at the iron parts is around 35% of the air gap MMF. Coil span of 11 slots. So there is a coil span of 11 slots. Correct. So this is the details or the values which is given in the problem. So first we need to calculate the slots per pole per phase, that is Q value. Slots per pole per phase, Q is equal to, so there are 72 slots, number of stator slots is 72 divided by 3 phase and 6 pole, correct. So 3 phase into 6 pole, so you will be getting slots per pole per phase as 4. So we have distribution factor in the induction motor, so KD equal to, which is equal to sine 60 divided by 2. So it is angle is given as 60 degree. So 60 divided by 2 and 4 sine 60 divided by 2 into 4. So 2 is so 60 divided by 2 into 4. 4 is the slots per pole per phase. So this is the sine alpha by 2 divided by P into sine alpha by 2, correct, into P. So distribution factor we can calculate as 0.958, correct. So distribution factor is 0.958. So slots per pole is 72 divided by 6. So there are 72 number of slots divided by each. There are 6 poles. So there are 12 slots per pole. 12 slots per pole, and it is given that coil span is 11 slots. So therefore the winding is corded by 1 slot pitch, correct. So actually there are 12 conductors, correct. So 12 slots per pole, but coil span is given by 11 slots, correct. So therefore the winding is corded by one slot pitch. So winding is shortened by one slot pitch. So therefore angle of cording is given by alpha is equal to 1 by 12 into 180 degree. 1 by 12 into 180 degree. So you will be getting 15 degree. So the winding is shorted by one slot pitch. So that shorted slot pitch is 15 degree. So you can say that how it is calculated, it is 1 by 12 into 180 degree. So angle of cording alpha is 1 by 12 into 180 degree, that is 15 degree. So pitch factor Kp is equal to cos alpha by 2. So cos alpha by 2 is 15 divided by 2, correct. So you will be getting 0.9914. So that is the pitch factor. So stator winding factor Kws, which is given by 0.958 into 0.9914. So Kd into Kp. Kd into Kp, so we will be getting 0.95. So that is the stator winding factor. So since stator winding factor value is not given in the statement of the problem, so we can say that stator winding factor Kws is equal to 0.958 into 0.9914 Kp into Kd, which you will be getting 0.95. Total stator conductors equal to 72 into 20. So there are 72 slots and 20 conductors in each slot. So you will be getting 1440 stator conductors. So stator turns per phase TS is given by 1440 divided by 3 into 2. So 3 into 2, that is 6. So you will be getting number of stator turns as 240. Stator voltage per phase EB is given by 400 volt. So since the machine is delta connected, so line voltage equal to phase voltage in the delta connector. So EB is equal to 400 volt. So flux per pole phi m equal to 400 divided by 4.44 into F into 240, that is TS into KWS. So EB divided by 4.44 F into TS into KW. So if you use that formula, so flux per pole phi m equal to 400 divided by 4.44 into 50 into 240 into 0.95. So you will be getting 7.9 into 10 to the power minus 3 Weber flux per pole. So area per pole is pi dl by P. So pi into D, diameter is given by 0.3, stator bore diameter is 0.3 and length is 0.12. So pi dl divided by P, P is equal to 6. So you will be getting area per pole is 18.85 meter square. So average gap density, air gap density BAV equal to 7.9 into 10 to the power minus 3. So 7.9 into 10 to the power minus 3 is this one, 1000, divided by 8.85, correct. So this 8.85 is the gap density, 8.85 is the, so it is 18.85 into 10 to the power minus 3, correct. So 18.85 into 10 to the power minus 3. So that we will be getting as 0.418 Weber per meter square. Weber per meter square. So gap flux density at 30 degree from the pole axis. Gap flux density at 30 degree from the pole axis is given by BG60, which is equal to 1.36 into BAV. So 1.36 into 0.418, which is equal to 0.57 Weber per meter square. So this is gap density, flux density at 60 degree from pole axis. So it is BG60. So 1.36 into BAV, it is 1.36 into 0.418 equal to 0.57 Weber per meter square. So MMF required for air gap is given by 800,000 into 0.57. What is 0.57? BG60 into gap contraction factor, that is kg 1.2 into LG, that is 0.55 into 10 to the power minus 3. So you will be getting 301 amps. So MMF for iron parts is 35% of MMF required for air gap. So it is given in the problem. So MMF for iron parts is 35% of the MMF required for air gap. So that is 0.35 into 301. So it is 105 amps. So total MMF 8060 is equal to 301 plus 105. So MMF required for air gap and MMF required for iron parts. So together 8060. So it is 406 amps. So magnetizing current per phase IM is given by 0.427 P. P is the number of poles, that is 6, and 8060 is the 406 amps. So here in the statement of the problem, they are mentioned only the MMF for iron parts and the mmf required for air gap. So both only two values they are mentioned. So if you add these two values, it is equal or it is okay. So it is 406 amps divided by kWs, that is stator winding factor, that is 0.95 into TS, that is 240. So you will be getting magnetizing current as 4.56 amps. So that completes the three-phase induction motor chapter module. So in the next video we will learn about the design of synchronous machines, that is module number 5. Thank you.